safety, your belief in how the community can be safe.
Yeah, well, that's a lot to unpack there. A lot of big can of worms. But the obvious component is obviously the level of investment in public safety and public safety infrastructure. But it's also a lot of civilian efforts. So it's a good combination, optimal combination of both. And I've had a lot of experience in that at City Hall, and obviously in funding our department, but also funding programs like Advanced Peace, where we have former folks who were formerly in trouble for certain crimes or gun possessions and stuff like that, actually go through their kind of reform and engage with these youngsters who are out in the community about to repeat that same kind of history. And so I think you combine really the civilian aspect with obviously the department aspect, and I think you get good results. So I think we have gotten results out in Fresno in the way we reduce crime the last several years.
And by department, you mean sheriff and police and border patrol?
Yeah, so I mean the immigration is a whole different, that's a whole different can of worms, but I was talking specifically about our local law enforcement agencies. But sorry.
No, it's okay. Go ahead.
If I may, right, in terms of safety and security, I mean, our people here, our gente, they need to be able to live and work without the fear of ICE or Border Patrol, right? Just working people, innocent families, should be able to live in safety and security without that kind of interruption, without that kind of interference, without being split apart. And for a lot of folks, it opens a wound, right? A lot of us are blended families. My mom wasn't a citizen until I was maybe 12 or 13. And I know every time we turn the news on, it opens up those wounds of my mom and my grandpa and grandma, and family being deported and being brought back over several times. So those wounds are there, they're real. And you think we've kind of advanced as a society. We seem to be repeating history, unfortunately.
The time's up for you, but do you want to take now? I know you have another engagement in respect to your time. Do you want to take one more question briefly, or
I'll do one more quick one. Yeah.
Una pregunta más.
Okay. Si estás tú luchando, tendrás el valor para luchar por nuestra comunidad hispana ahorita que están haciendo las redadas. Escuchamos mucho que se quejan de nuestra comunidad, que vienen y viven aquí del sistema, cuando el sistema vive de nuestra comunidad hispana. Nuestra comunidad viene, trabaja, no recoge para atrás dinero cuando hacen los taxas, ese dinero se queda. El pueblo vive, los americanos viven de nuestra comunidad indocumentada, porque ellos viven de ese dinero que nuestra comunidad aporta, porque nunca ven ese dinero. Cuando ellos se retiran, nunca ven un seguro social, nunca agarran de su pensión, nunca agarran nada. ¿Por qué eso no sacan? Siempre se quejan de nuestra comunidad, siempre están hablando y nadie hace nada. Miro también en las calles, yo vivo hacia el norte de Fresno, ahí las calles están bien compuestas. Vas y visitas hacia el sur, las calles están para llorar. ¿Por qué en eso no se pagan las mismas taxas hacia el sur que hacia el norte? Nosotros para allá, una vez al año nos componen las calles que están bien. Hacia el sur, las calles están para llorar. Ni una vez al año, cada 5 años están preocupándose y nomás les ponen tierrita para que medio se compongan. ¿Cuál es la diferencia? ¿Por qué desde los alcaldes empiezan a la discriminación hacia nuestra gente? No se enfocan en mirar a nuestra gente. ¿Por qué esa discriminación? Desde allí empiezan a no respetar a nuestra comunidad, que es la que aporta más, es la que sostiene el país. Nuestra gente indocumentada es la que sostiene el país y es a la que más discriminan, como ahorita con las quemazones. ¿Quién va a hacer ese trabajo? Están deportando a nuestra gente y es la que hace el trabajo. ¿Habrá alguien que un día tenga los pantalones para luchar por nuestra gente? ¿Que sí saque la cara por nuestra gente? Que hable por ellos, que tenga los pantalones para abogar por ellos, porque ellos son los que sacan el trabajo. Yo quiero ver si van a hacer ustedes el trabajo. Ahorita con las quemazones que se va a ocupar, ¿quién construya? ¿Quién venga a piscar la fruta? A ver, ¿quién va a sacar todo ese trabajo?
That's right. And to your point, our undocumented folks in our communities are some of the hardest working people. They do pay their taxes every time they pay their rent or their mortgage, whatever it might be. Every time they go to the store, every time they go to Walmart or Target or pay sales taxes, they're putting back in. We all rely on each other. We're all one community. And we're going to find out in the very hard, well, not we know this. Everything you said, we know this. I think we all agree. We're all in agreement. But the federal government and their actions, the administration, they're going to find out how much we really are all in the boat together once we see the effects. And in terms they understand, in terms of things they care about, they're going to find out how hard of a hit the economy takes without our people. And so we know that, but ultimately, you know, they're going to find out. I do have to, I'm going to leave my cell phone number. Yeah.